I was in a hole.
You know where you are?
I think I'm in the States now. They told me I was coming back.
Right.
But they told me I was going to die. No. In the hospital, I wouldn't eat hardly.
No, you're
So
not.
I was sick. And I wouldn't eat hardly. They told me I was going to die, but then he couldn't help me.
Well,
I just didn't care what happened to me.
You mean you didn't want to go back into combat again?
Yes, sir, I wanted to go back. I wanted to stay there. I wanted to keep on for him and all them other guys, John and Stryker and Tex and Pop. I'm sorry, I can't continue.
That's all right. Griffith.
Yes, sir.
Come on and sit down a minute. Now, a display of emotion is all right.
I'm not doing this deliberately, so
Of course
please
you're
believe me.
not. I do believe you. A display of emotion is sometimes very helpful.
I hope so, sir.
Sure, it gets it off your chest. You wouldn't be here. You wouldn't have been returned. As a patient, if there wasn't something upsetting you.
Yes.
Well, now,
Sorry.
you say you had received a letter from your,
Not a letter, sir, a photograph.
a photograph, yes. Well, what about that now?
Well, sir, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm very much in love with my sweetheart. She has been the one person that gave me a sense of importance, and that through her cooperation with me, we were able to surmount so many obstacles.
You can see these images clearly.
Yeah, it was like in a dream, see?
Yeah. What about this Mindanao thing you're telling me about?
Well, in Mindanao, after I got that news, I was scared.
You were scared?
I don't know, sometimes I hope something would happen. Then again, I say, well, something did
What
happen.
do you mean by something happened? You mean you were hoping that you'd be wounded and sent back? Is that what you mean?
No.
What do you mean by that?
I meant that I hoped that just, I was so disgusted and tired of everything. I just didn't feel like living. And then I changed my mind and I think back to my folks, and it'd be a double blow if something happened to me. And I'd be standing guard, sitting on a machine gun there, just watching. And I'd hear a little noise and I'd let go, shoot. It wasn't nothing, probably was an animal or something.
Any noise made you upset and you just shoot?
At that time, yeah.
This man suffering from a conversion hysteria requires immediate treatment. Organically sound, his paralysis is as real as if it were caused by a spinal lesion, but it is purely psychological.
Well, just sit him up about the middle of the bed there.
I feel pretty good, huh?
That's fine. Now sit yourself over there. One of the boys got hurt.
Took him away. I was running over to my gun position.
Yes, go on. You remember it now. Tell me. It's all right now, but you can tell me. You can tell me.
Explosion?
Yes. You remember the explosion now. All right, go on.
You're carrying me.
They're carrying you. Who's carrying you?
I don't know.
Where are they taking you?
Carrying me across the field.
Across the field. Go on.
Put me in a stretcher.
Yes? Yes? Go on.
They're still throwing shots.
Yes? Can you hear them?
Remember, of course, we were up there that afternoon and we saw the fishes, and we had some flying fishes. And I came down, and he said, I was telling the fellow underneath me about the ports that I had seen some flying fishes on the port side.
He tried telling them about the flying fishes, and he stumbled over the S sound. And the fellows laughed at him. Think hard. S. S. What does S remind him of? S. He remembers. It is the sound he fears, the sound of death in combat. The sound of a German 88 high-explosive shell coming in. Now it is possible to proceed to the basic method of psychiatric treatment, discussion and understanding of the underlying causes of his symptom.